বলবো? So the thing I was telling, so this Sheikh Sajahan, he is not the first one. So he is carrying the legacy from whom? Mojid Master and Isha Laskar. Now, who was Isha Laskar? To tell you who was Isha Laskar was a CPM goon in late 90s and in around 2001. In in 2000, there was nearby to this area, Sandeshkhali, there is another area called Sonakhali. There was one gram named Kala Hajra. So, in the area that Isha Laskar used to control, there was a rule that no Hindus can perform any of their rituals without his permission. If you want to do a puja at home, you need to take his permission, you need to pay him money. If you are getting married, first you need to send your wife to Isha Laskar or to his men. They will keep her for 1 day or 1 week, and then they will return, and then you can get your wife at home. They will come, they used to come to the houses, search every houses, who are the girls, how many girls are there in the house, and then they used to order that Hindus has to send their girls, and if Hindus go to police station, police never used to file a complaint against Isha Laskar. So in 2000, one incident happened in Kala Hajra. One family, they were celebrating Jamai Shoshti, a Hindu ritual where the son-in-law generally comes to the in-law's house and a celebration happens on a particular day in summer. So they were celebrating, and since they were celebrating without the permission of Isha Laskar, so Isha Laskar and his gang, they killed 15 members of that family, and they burned down the whole village. Police never took any action. And remember, this was at the time of Buddhadev Bhattacharya, when the time that CPM says is the golden period of West Bengal. It was at that time. No media reported that incident. So this was happening. Like, they used to come to Hindus' house, they will take their cow. Cow was a part of the cattle economy. They used to sell their milk. The cow was used for farming. So they will come to the Hindu's house, they will take the cow, and then they will eat that cow. That's how they were treating Hindus in those areas. So then there were 4 boys. The leader of those 4 boys name was Lalu. He was a 23 years old guy, and the remaining 3 boy in that team was, one person was 20-year-old, another was 19-year-old, and another was 16-year-old. They shoot Isha Laskar in a point blank range, and Isha Laskar died. Hindus took their revenge, but later on, with the help of CPM and police, the Isha Laskar gang, they killed those 4 boys, and they they had cut them into so many pieces that police could not do the post-mortem. After that uproar happened, the Hindus, they forced out these Bangladeshis from Sonakhali. Sonakhali became a part of, I can say, it became part of India, and it was an Independence Day for them. So you can imagine how was the horror. There was one Santal leader. Her daughter name was Mamoni Hembram. Isha Laskar's gang kidnapped her. They gang raped her for 10 days, and all these 10 days he was tied in a chain so that he cannot move out, and police never helped. So जब दीवार में पीठ ठीक लग जाता है, तब तो कुत्ता बिल्ली भी पलट के वार करता है. तो Hindus also, they fought back in that area. So this was the story of Isha Laskar in short. It is a long story. If I try to tell all the things that he has done, it will take a whole night for me to narrate that story. Same was Mojid Master. He also used to do the same. They will pick Hindu girls from their houses, they will torture them, and all this was happening under the garb of left regime. Nobody bothered, no media reported, no police take any action, no administration took any actions. Now, why the Hindus were, मीन्स हिंदूज क्यों सह रहे थे? आपको ये सवाल आपके मन में आएगा कि हिंदू क्यों इतना कुछ हो रहा था, हिंदू कभी पलट के वार क्यों नहीं किया? द रीजन वाज दिस सीए रूल, बिकॉज मोस्ट ऑफ द हिंदूज they reside in these areas, they are the Janjati, they were the Janjatis of Bangladesh, and they came to India mostly after 71, 75, 80s, which we call as so-called quote-unquote the friendly period with Bangladesh, and mainly they came between 2001 to 2008 during the BNP Jamaat rule in Bangladesh.